Hey everybody, thank you for listening to The Fate of Isen. This is the second episode of Book 2, and it's great to have you along with us on this brand new journey. This episode was live streamed on our Twitch channel, that's twitch.tv/fateofisen, on Wednesday the 14th of September, New Zealand time. If you missed it, but you want to make sure you catch future streams, make sure you're following us there and on all of our socials while you're at it, which are all at Fate of Isen. Okay, super quick recap time before I hand you over to DM Jules. Last time, we met 4 new heroes in the town of Lakeside. They all met while looking for quests and found themselves dealing with a rat infestation on a rotting turnip farm. One of the adventurers, Hamlet Brockflower, was diseased by the rats and in need of a hospital. After clearing the farm, they began heading back towards town to get on with their next mission.
Hi! We're back! It's Fate of Isen. It's episode 2, book 2. I'm psyched. I'm stoked. I'm all over the show. Hello! Thank you for joining us here today. I want to say something a little bit special in today's intro. So here I go. Kia ora koutou, nau mai haere mai ki Fate of Isen Pukapukarua. Hello and welcome to Fate of Isen Book 2. We are a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition podcast made by a bunch of Kiwi comedians from Whanganui, Atara, Aotearoa, that's Wellington, NZ. We kōrero paki, tell jokes, and have a lot of fun along the way. You may have noticed a little bit more te reo in that introduction than normal. It's because it's Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori, or Māori Language Week here in Aotearoa, and we at Isen give you big encouragement to give our national language a go. Let's treasure that taonga in the hopes that it never ever gets lost. So, with that said, we've got a brand new story to tell you today, and a new cast to help me discover it all. So, let's meet our cast. We're introducing first today the person who's playing Dexter!
Hello everybody, my name is Severin. I'm a stand-up comedian, man about town, raconteur, adjectives. So if you listened to last episode, I feel like I was very awkward because I do not like talking about myself. So something I'll start doing going forward is to say one fun fact about me. And so the one I've prepared for this session is when I was a kid, I asked my parents what a mortgage was. And they said it's when the bank owns part of someone's house. And my kid brain thought that they lived in that part of the house. Like it would be cordoned off and filled with people in suits. And part of me wishes that's what it was. This show I'll be playing Dexter Clementine, who is a human punchy boy, and I'm happy to be here.
Alright, and playing Hamlet is...
Yo, it's me. Finn. I'm also a stand-up comedian from Wellington. I'll stick to the theme and share something about childhood. When I was younger, my favourite film was the Halle Berry Catwoman movie, and for Christmas one year, my mum made me especially a Catwoman costume with a whip included. And something extra fun about that story is that at the time my dad was teaching at a boarding school, and so our house was attached to a boarding house filled with pre-pubescent and post-pubescent teenage boys. And so right after I got that gift, I went through the boarding house with the whip and started whipping teenage boys that I did not know. I'm Finn, I'm playing Hamlet. Hamlet Brockflower.
And we're all learning things here today.
We're all learning things. Maybe a little too many things, some might say. Yeah, watch what little boy Hamlet gets up to next. Or don't watch, actually. This is an audio medium. Listen.
Well, they can watch if they're listening, if they're watching.
Well, you can watch if you are watching.
Twitch stream, yeah. But most of our audience will be listening along. All right, and next up, playing Granny Sabinka is.
Hello, this is Kasia, all the way from Wellington, New Zealand. Just wanted to humble brag. I will tell a fact about me. It's not funny. Today is my 4th anniversary of landing in Wellington. and I have not left since. It's been 4 years. And I was not doing comedy back then, and then I couldn't get out of Wellington, so I had to do something. And here we are. I am playing Granny Sabinka, who is a feminist who just decided to live the life of adventure in her old age. She is a druid, and she will kick butt. I'm also dressed as Granny, just because it's freezing in this room. Hello, everyone.
Fair enough. And last but not least, who's playing Bardley?
It's me, it's Jules Daniel. I am also a Panicki comedian, and I also do other things. An artiste. Episode 2, Season 2, Electric Boogaloo. So, childhood thing. I once got 2 black eyes at the same time. And that is why my persona is a raccoon. Okay.
Okay.
Are you going to tell us how you got 2 black eyes at the same time, or are we just going to have to imagine?
That's the next episode.
Yeah, I feel like we can continue that later.
Gotta hook him in.
Did I say I'm Brad Bardley? Because that's who I am.
You said you're a raccoon.
Playing. I'm a bard. I'm a raccoon. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fairy.
Yet.
But I am shifting.
Not with that attitude.
There's no river long enough that doesn't contain a bend.
You're right. I would an alien, I think. I mean,
Oh, are you kidding? Of course.
That's a bleep right there.
I would bleep an alien.
I would bleep an alien. If the alien wanted to bleep me.
Yeah. If they had a way of communicating with us and communicated consent, I would
Yeah,
absolutely
and
do
we're
it.
sentient.
Do we get one
Yeah,
bleep per
that's
episode now?
This is a hot take. I think
Just
you're
the
weird
one.
if you don't want to have sex with an alien, to be honest.
Honestly, a little bit
Yeah, a
xenophobic.
little bit xenophobic. Also, they probably have very different beauty standards. Who are you to judge?
Maybe
Honestly?
they don't. Yeah, they
I
don't want to
also
be with
feel
you.
like
They could be-
aliens are
they could be the
always
hottest
neurodivergent
person.
people in popular culture.
Should we play some D&D?
Let's do that.
Sounds good.
Okay, great.
What?
Oh, what we're here for.
So, last episode, our first episode on Fate of Isen, we all discovered each other and Lakeside. We arrived in Lakeside, arrived at the Lakeside lodgings, met at a notice board, removed all the things from said notice board, picked one of the things that seemed about right for your skill level, and went to see Farmer Drop on his turnip farm, where you discovered that the soil was doing something crazy to his turnips, and his turnips had rotted, bringing in a whole swarm craziness of rats. You had to take down said rats. Only one of the said rats grabbed our poor Hamlet and really just, diseased everything in his leg. So Hamlet now has a disease that the group needs to deal with, or not, whatever.
Amputate.
Garlic.
Yeah, and a stack full of paperwork to explore, where I believe that our Dexter, as designated carrier, has identified an interesting flyer that says Caaaaaves on it. Yeah, that's where we left our adventurers last episode, so take it away. What's the plan? What's going on?
Well, I mean, Dexter is going to stow the rest of the notices kind of in his robes a bit, but very haphazardly. Like, they're still poking out of the top. Some are poking out of his sleeves. He's just a very strange looking person.
Nice. Just because of the flyers, or in general?
Well, yeah, before the flyers, it wasn't great. And it's just gone slightly more downhill. Welcome to the podcast.
I assume they're all falling out, so Granny is just picking them up with a huff, like, whatever falls out, and like, just young people these days. And I tuck them away in my bosom.
Nice. For safekeeping, I imagine.
Indeed.
So heading towards the caves in question via the hospital, I believe is where we decided we were going.
Gonna do like a loop.
Yeah,
Nice.
gonna do a loop. Is it on the way?
Did someone say loot?
You don't really know what caves means, so I mean, literally anything could be considered on the way.
Okay, I pick a direction and walk in that direction.
Cool.
Okay.
Is it back to town or out of town?
Yeah, it's back to town.
Okay.
We're
I
gonna
feel like
pass.
with this group, I have to ask.
We're gonna pass the cow
It's that
from last
way.
episode.
Specifically, this direction that I am pointing with my fingers right now, that's the way that we're going.
Okay, cool. So you head back to Lakeside, back into the hub and the bub of it all. I like that because it's hubbub, so it's the hub and the bub. Anyway, of it all. I know.
The lake and the side.
tangent. And from Farmer Drop told you previously that Lakeside Hospital was one of the bigger attractions of Lakeside. One of the main reasons that people even come here. So if you asked around about where to find it or even looked around, you could assume it was one of the bigger buildings here, but what do you do as you walk back into
Is there
Lakeside?
any building with a big cross on it, or like the staff with the two snakes kind of twirling?
You weirdly don't see any of
Yeah,
that.
the calliope.
Is there a garlic emblem on the just hanging off any buildings that would convince Sabinka that it's a good place?
There is garlic hanging off various shop fronts, but they look more like vegetable sellers. You could try your luck. Or
Oh yeah.
We could just ask someone.
You there. I point to someone who's passing.
hello? Yes?
Hello. Yes, you. I believe we are in search of caves.
Caves.
Was it? Were we looking for caves? Did I get that?
We were looking for a
And
hospital.
there's a question mark.
Caves? Sorry,
and
yes.
an exclamation point after
Caves,
that.
an ellipses, and then a question mark.
So you're confused about whether you're looking for caves?
No. We are looking for caves. We're looking for caves, ellipses, question mark. We believe
They may not be
they may not be
caves.
caves, but we are looking for them all the same.
Right.
Something like caves.
Okay. There are caves, I guess, nearer to the
That sounds like them,
hills?
actually. The way that you said that sounds like the ones that we're looking for.
Yeah, that's
Where
that's
are
the
they?
way that sounds like it's
Right.
pronounced.
Way out of town. Like, I don't really know. I haven't been there. I'm making an assumption.
Who
You're making an assumption.
Who has?
What I mean,
Are they off limits, child? Would your mum know?
Do you know someone who's been
Yes,
to the
how young
caves?
are you, child?
I'm
Tell us now.
13.
Ah,
Right.
I was
correctly
just
identified as a child. Good.
sent to go get the tomatoes.
Oh, get some garlic as well. It's very
Who goes
good for
to
you.
the caves?
I mean, you could always
Come on, child.
ask the people that were putting up those posters earlier today.
Oh yes. Who? Where?
Who?
Yeah. Who there? Who there?
Well, I don't know they are, but there's a poster literally behind you on a post that says caves, and then it has 3 dots, and then it's got that squiggly thing.
Did we actually read the poster?
Oh man, maybe we should have looked at
Boys.
the posters.
Yeah, because it could say more than caves.
Dexter, has your voice dropped since last we spoke?
I've just gone through a lot, man. There were
That's all right.
there were a lot of rats.
We're a lot of rats.
Oh, toughen up.
Yeah, you
That
guys
was nothing.
don't look great. You're right.
We're fine. We definitely
the
don't
hospital?
need to go to the hospital. All right.
All right.
Where's
Bardley,
the
we-
hospital?
I'm just saying because most people here are in town to visit the hospital. But I mean,
Do we look like most people,
I'm
child?
sorry. Did you assume
No,
I
do
need
tell
a
us where the
hospital because
hospital
I'm
is.
old? Is that what you're assuming right now, child?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
How-
would-
I'm sorry.
How
My friend
age-phobic?
is diseased and my other friend is old.
This young girl is
Please.
just standing there holding her basket tighter
Please
and
try
tighter.
to pay attention to me.
her chest.
It's actually this young strapping man that needs a hospital, not me. I'm strong and independent.
Can I use charisma to get the kid to listen to me?
roll a persuasion check.
What,
I
yelling
guess?
at this child is not working?
Do you want to intimidate the child?
No, I want to
Okay.
persuade.
Oh dear.
8.
Okay, I don't think she can hear you over. She's like, what?
Great.
Wait, this old lady keeps yelling at me.
Because you have not answered her question, child. Keep yelling.
You haven't heard me yell, child, yet.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so, sweetie, where are the caves?
I keep telling you, I don't know. But maybe the people who put the posters up might know.
I feel as though
Where
we're going
are
round
those
in
people,
circles.
child? Yeah, I think.
Where's the hospital?
The giant building on the hill over there.
Oh, I think maybe the caves might be behind there, you guys. Maybe we should go have a look. And certainly some people who are competent would be able to answer us at a big building like that.
You've been
Yes,
very
the life
helpful.
of today.
I like the confidence behind your
Unhelpful.
answer, Bardley.
Thank you.
This child has been useless.
Can I go now?
Yes.
Yeah, leave.
Thank you,
Run
Tomato
now.
Girl.
She does.
I give her a toffee.
I say, children these days, they know nothing. Not like when we were children. Right, guys? And I nudged Granny Sabinka.
I'm sorry, how old are you?
Round about the same.
As me.
No, as I was yesterday.
And I slap him on the head because that was rude. And I'm like, watch how you speak to your elders,
Whoa, man.
young man. And also, I still don't know your name. I don't think I asked. Ever. So what's your name?
My name is Hamlet, by the way.
Yes,
Sorry, I just
Hamlet?
assumed you all had heard of me. Hamlet
Oh,
Brockflower, of the Brockflower dynasty.
Well, Hamlet Brockflower, from now on, you will call me Grandma Sabinka, and you will be respectful. Do we understand each other?
Yes, I apologize sincerely, Grandma Sabinka. I didn't mean to...
Thank you very much.
I did
Thank
not
you.
mean to
And
offend
now,
you.
let's go to the hospital. Chop chop. We need to cure that leg so I can kick some more butt, please.
We go to the hospital, Jules.
Can I grab the
think-
cave poster before we leave?
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
you go over to the post where this is like, you know, it looks like it's been slapped on. And these posters just say in the middle of them with big, bold lettering, caves, ellipses, question mark. But now that you look a bit closer, the one that you ripped off the board, you sort of ripped off and all of the corners came away from where the pins were holding it. But this one, now that you're looking at it on the lamppost, you can see a little logo down in the bottom right-hand corner.
This is one of those secret raves.
You gotta follow the money.
Yeah, you gotta go.
We have to wait until
Look it
10
up.
p.m. and then they will publish the location.
They'll put a big signal into the sky with a bonfire and a silhouette, and it, like
Sounds
that
lit.
signal. And
Can I make a note of the symbol, like on the back of the poster?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna follow this up.
What does the symbol look like?
It looks like a kind of a C, but it's sort of upside down, like the caves start of it, but it's upside down and it's dark in the middle of it. You
Like
know?
a lowercase n?
Yeah, kind of, but without the little sticky outy bit. Yeah.
Like a C on its side.
Yeah.
It looks like an N.
Like a drunk C. To the
Like an
hospital!
upside down U? Okay.
Yeah, so you walk to the hospital and you see a big, beautiful, white, double-storied building with blue shutters on the windows and a wraparound porch with ivy winding all around the pillars. It is a rather large building. You can see that the grounds of the Lakeside Hospital tear away down to the lake. There is a big sort of garden area in between where the building is and where the lake starts, so this whole area is just terraced and landscaped in all of these different gardens. And there's a wee little entrance with one of those gorgeous like bush archways where you have to walk in and amongst all the leaves, and it says on a big sign above it, Lakeside Hospital.
This might be the hospital. I am not sure, but there are signs.
I shove Hamlet inside the hospital. Come on, team, let's go.
So as you enter the grounds, you can see people of all kinds walking in and around these grounds. Some of them are being helped, like with, mobility kind of...
Like Zimmer frame?
Yeah. And some of them have, like, nurses with them. Some of them are wearing robes. Some of them are wearing normal clothes. It's varying degrees of being able to get themselves around. It looks like this garden area is used for when people stay and maybe need to stay a bit longer for recovery or whatever it is. You can see kids running around with an old lady sitting on a bench, that kind of vibe. It's all very vibrant and cheerful, even though this is a hospital. Yeah. And there seems to be a lot of these nurses in their bright white kind of tunic with these soft robes and hoods over their heads. And you can see a lot of them walking around asking and checking on people as they go.
How soft?
Like very soft, like silky soft. Yeah.
Okay. Can I go up to one of the nurses and say...
And
from one robe wearer to another. Hi, I'm Dexter. I'm recently a lackey. My friend's leg's weird. Can you fix his leg, please?
She nods and she says, if you go to reception, I'm sure they'll find a nurse for you. I'm busy at the moment, but I'm sure we will have somebody for you. And she gives you like a big, smile, reassuring smile and gestures towards the main door.
Thank you for your help. Busy at the moment. Come on, guys.
Yo, hey, wait, hold on 1 minute. And I go up to the nurse and I rest my arm on the wall next to them, and I go, busy was it?
Well,
my name is Hamlet.
I'm actually Nurse N.
Nurse N.
Yeah.
Oh, I see this confusion. You said I'm busy, and my friend thought your name was busy. Oh, it's all quite funny, isn't it? Is it hot in here?
Hamlet, stop bothering the lady. Let's go cure your legs so we can inflict violence. I don't have all day.
Just a moment, Grandma Sabenka.
I need money so I can live, so we have to do these tasks. Let's go. Let's go already.
Nurse N, do you think that you could maybe pull a few strings, maybe get us a little, like an appointment with someone to fix us?
Nurse, don't listen to him. He's delusional.
You maybe just like pull a few strings.
And she...
See, like, what does he even say?
She starts kind of like making apologetic gestures and sort of going back to the old lady that she's working with and stretching out her leg and...
If you look at how many years she has, as opposed to how many years I have left, I feel as though, logic it out, where would time be better spent? Do you know? I'd like to roll a charisma.
All right, and I'm like, sure.
Oh man, that is not the tactic I thought that I was going to be using.
A charisma check against the elderly.
Yeah. A persuasion check for utilitarianism, that is 9.
Okay, I think she says, look, I would love to. You seem lovely, but...
oh, thank you. Really, I don't do this often. I really just...
But let's just say that Nurse Nahi would not be pleased if I left my post. So if you apply at reception, then you'll be given your own nurse. And she looks at you like, yay.
Thank you, Nurse N. I appreciate it. Let's go this way, I think. Gang? And I go in a random direction.
I just sigh.
Try to steer.
Can I go towards where she pointed?
Steer Hamlet.
Yeah, it's like these
right
big
way.
main doors that have a big sign over the top of them that says reception,
I start walking towards where it says radiology.
I would say we all kind of like push him towards the right direction.
Yeah.
Like herd him like a dog.
Like finagle him into one of the wheelie chairs.
It's seriously quite hot in here, guys. Do you not feel this? Do you not notice that this?
Hamlet, you're diseased.
No. It's your weird leg, man. It's not good.
Your weird leg is making you hot.
So you
It's going to
me
the
what, sorry?
hospital or the garlic, so I don't know which one you prefer. But we can start stuffing garlic into your orifices, or you can go ask this nice lady over there.
Or leeches.
Yeah, so
Leeches
you
are-
enter into these big double doors underneath the sign of reception. The honeysuckle smell kind of strong in your nose as you go through the vines and into this waiting room. There's a few people sitting down currently with nurses filling out clipboards of their medical information, and the reception is empty right now. The desk. There's a lady behind it. Apologies. There seems to be
Okay.
somebody behind it, but like there's nobody standing there right now.
Can I go up to the lady?
Hello. Hi. Welcome to Lakeside Hospital, LH. You're here where you need to be, where we can heal you. How can I help?
Whoa, man. You're coming in with like a lot of energy right now.
Oh, this is what LH is. I heard someone saying that before.
Yes, LH. Well known all over Isen. We can cure what ails you.
My friend's got a weird leg. Can you cure that?
Oh, absolutely. I am 100% certain that whatever is wrong with his leg, we can fix. And she was like, I have... And she looks down at a piece of paper and she calls out, Nurse J! And there is a lovely lady who kind of walks over, again, wearing that very familiar white robe, crystal white. And she comes over and she's like, hello, I am Nurse J. Who will I be helping today?
My friend and his weird leg. I feel like I'm telling a lot of people about this.
I mean, it's very weird.
Wow, when you have a friend with a
And
weird
she's
leg, you know.
taking
know what they
a
say.
clipboard from, the receptionist, and she's, right, shall we sit and fill out the form?
Yes? Lackey, I don't know about this. She's giving me a really weird vibe.
Is this because Nurse N didn't like you?
No, I'm over that.
Oh,
Thank
know
you.
Okay.
Nurse N? Oh, she's
Oh,
lovely,
hello.
isn't she?
Yeah, we
Yes.
had a fleeting romance. It's not a big deal. No, but I really think
Right,
this,
we're not allowed to date, but
this
okay.
nurse is giving me a very weird... Like, maybe she's just one of those people who cares, like, a lot about their job. But I don't know. This is...
That is weird.
Can I, as a person with a lot of life experience, can I just insight into this nurse?
Sure,
I will roll
100%.
insight into this nurse. I'm sorry. It's a 9, so I definitely found out everything, right?
Yeah,
Her whole life story.
She seems really genuine. She wants to help. She's trying to find out enough information to fill out this paperwork. It looks like it has, like, name, address, age, like that kind of stuff. Any previous medical history they need to know about, like, and then what you've actually come in today for, and is busy trying to ask Hamlet questions, but Hamlet keeps talking to Dexter and is like, she's just like patiently waiting.
No, I think these nurses just really care a lot, and maybe that's grinding against your cynicism, my friend.
Please sit down and tell the nice
Hey,
lady.
look, we're here for physical help, not for a mental analysis. We can do that.
That's a different building.
All right, Dexter,
Yeah,
I give you
an
permission to
incorrect
fill out this
patient.
form on my behalf.
Am I able to do that?
She says, well, I mean, if you're a guardian, then you'd be welcome to do so.
I mean, I'm a lackey. I guess that's the same thing, right?
Oh, no, we've definitely had lackeys filling out paperwork before. That's, pretty standard, actually. So, crime boss, or...
I don't know about the crime part, but he does boss me around a lot.
Yeah, we've seen it all here. We don't ask questions or judge too much at LH. We just are here to help.
Okay, so in the background, I did an intelligence check for Dexter to see if he fills in the form right, and he does spell your name Hamlet Brockflower.
Beautiful. Okay. And she says, right, okay, well, that seems to be all of the paperwork, Helmet. So if you'd like to come on through to our private room, we'll get started on the treatment right away.
So,
Are you his
yeah,
dad
okay,
now?
yes. Lead the way, Nurse
Jay.
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 Excellent. Lead the way, please.
Excellent.
Do you need anyone to hold your hand?
Oh,
sweetie?
you are more than welcome to bring in support people if you should need to.
Oh,
She
yes,
waits
please.
patiently with her clipboard against her chest, you know.
Guys, would you want to join? Not that I need you to join, but just because it might be. We should probably stick together.
Well, that's all right. We understand. It's scary when one has a boo-boo.
If it looks like my job as a lackey.
And she's like, right, so you'll all be...
I'm actually gonna go find
Okay,
some snacks.
yeah, great.
But you have fun. I believe in you,
There's
kiddo.
some of those, you put the money in and then the clockwork cogs, if you're familiar with those at
Yeah,
all.
okay. Oh, yeah. I went to the city once. Do you want anything? No? That's great. I'll just be right back.
Just,
I go to the vending machine.
like,
Yeah.
through here.
Machine of vending.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
The vending cantrip.
Box.
the wooden clog snack dispenser.
So she gestures down the hall, and you can see that just down the hall there's lots of these, like, doors kind of leading off into small rooms with beds and curtains for privacy, that kind of scenario. Yeah, so she gestures into, like, the third one from the left and is like, just in here.
All right, I go in.
Cool. If you'd like to lay down and if you could roll the pant leg up so I can see the bite.
Yes, of course. I roll the leg up.
And she seems to be busying off to the side. Somebody else walks in, hands her like a jar and a kind of a tray of various, like, plants and things. And she's just, like, grabbing some of that and taking some jars down from the shelf and, like, you know, scattering some things into a poultice kind of thing. And she's sort of, like, you know, sponging everything together. You can see all this. She's not trying to hide anything. She's just chatting to you and is like, oh, so, you know, how did you get this one? Oh, out with the, farmer drop, you know. So she's just, like, making conversation as she's, like, you know, making this little poultice together, and she seems to feel it and make sure it's at the right consistency and nod to herself happily about that. I was like, right, well, are we ready? This shouldn't hurt too much at all. Slight sting.
Okay, go right ahead.
And she grabs hold of your leg, spreads this kind of muck out, like it's very green, with little bits of lace, like, purple through it, and sort of spreads it out, pats it down, and it does sting a little, but nothing, like she said, nothing major, as she applies this. And then she says a few words that you don't really instantly recognize, and your leg starts to feel warm as her hands start to feel kind of hot, and then she pulls at it, and you can see now her hands are like kind of like a slightly green light tinged, if it's from the poultice maybe, but like she's pulling at it, and she's pulling like this black, like almost viscous kind of, almost liquid, but not liquid. It looks more like in between a liquid and a gas. It's like too fluid, and she's not quite grabbing anything, but she's like pulling it from your leg, and then she sort of grabs hold of it and sort of wrestles with it a little bit, and then into this jar that she had waiting, she throws it into the jar and then, like, you know, puts the lid on tight. And she's like, right, well, all done. Mostly done. Wait, just there. And she turns around to the sink and she gets like a wet, you know, towel, wrings it out, and she starts sort of wiping this poultice off your leg.
Whoa. What are you going to do with the jar?
Yes, this reminds me of my jar.
And she's like, oh, we dispose of it. It's not able to do anything by itself. It's more of a physical representation of what just, you know, what was ailing you. And you do look at this jar and it doesn't look like animated at all. It just looks like a black sludge.
Ooh, a jar of weird leg. No, I've seen it all.
Yeah.
All right, dearie, just whatever you do, don't make bread with it.
And she laughs and she's like, no, this goes into medical destruction. No, it's fine. Don't you worry about a thing. Aren't you feeling better?
I mean, I am, but I'm also feeling strangely violated. Actually, now that that's over, do you by any chance know where we might find caves?
And she says, actually, kinda, maybe. And she hands you like a glass of water to kind of drink, after you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what the symbol is? I'm going to show the cave symbol. Or the drunken inn.
Yeah. And
The drunken sea.
she gestures at the pitcher and pours out glasses of water for everybody. She's like, just in case. Can be disturbing, your first one of seeing that, after all.
I want to roll insight on this water.
Sure.
16.
16?
Not on the water, on her giving us the water.
Yeah, I was going to say. The water just sits there.
What are your motives?
Yeah.
Being
It definitely,
refreshing.
does anybody else drink it before I say this? Because would your characters have drunk it before I say anything?
I would have maybe taken a sip. I wouldn't have, downed it.
I'm still getting vending machine snacks.
Yeah, you're
right?
still getting vending machine, and
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
definitely coming back to you.
Split the party.
Yeah.
Oh, Granny probably has a little whiskey bottle somewhere stashed, so she'll
That
be like,
makes sense.
"Thank you."
Yeah.
Puts it back in.
Yeah, so she pours out this water, and you, Hamlet, you take a big glug of it, and Dexter takes a small sip of it, and it does sort of ease the memory. It's like the memory is still there, and as after she's handed it to you and taken the glass back, that she's pleased that you had it, but the memory's just a little fuzzy and a
I
little
smacked the glass out of Dexter's hand.
blurred at the edges, you know?
Whoa, man. I was going to drink that.
Yeah. And she's
Makes
like,
you fuzzy.
she's like, oh, well, I mean, it is hard to get treatment if you've seen it before, isn't it? So we like to ease the memory a little. Most people take it willingly. I see you haven't been here before.
Or have we?
That seemed
Or
actually
have
no.
we?
That's
Yeah, who knows, man? If you
Would
guys are
we know?
removing memories.
And she's
Yeah.
like, no, you still have it. Don't you remember it? And Dexter, you do remember it. You remember the black kind of stuff coming out of the leg, but it seems more like it was quicker and easier, and she just pulled a little bit of black out of the leg. Whereas Hamlet, you're like, yeah, she de-diseased me. I remember that. She definitely took it out of my leg, and I feel great now. And there was that poultice there, and she did something with her hands, and it was warm, and there was some black stuff that was probably the diseased leg, but you do not remember her pulling out this gross length of black. Yeah, but you can still remember it. It's not like she's taken it. It's just kind of fuzzier.
I'm actually fine. This is great.
Okay, so you're not going to slap anything else out of my hands? I'm just
that's
checking, man.
my apologies.
Okay.
I didn't realize, man. That's my bad.
And she's like, she just looks at
It's
Granny
okay.
and she shrugs. She doesn't seem like she's bothered if people take it or not. It's just like a standard offering, It's part of the experience.
So wait, did the glass break?
No, it
did-
bounced. It was definitely that, that hospital, plastic-looking glass stuff,
Oh, right.
Yeah. She just, picks it up off the floor and she's like, well, if that's all, you'll be seeing reception for payment.
I've actually come a complete 180. You guys were giving me bad vibes. I'm chill with you guys now. You guys fixed my leg. It was easy as, actually. So,
She's like, well, you should thank your lucky stars. We still have some of that herb with us. It's an easy one once you have the ingredients. And she's like, well,
sounds like I should thank you, Nurse J. Actually, what are you doing after work today, Nurse J?
God dang it.
it's
Okay, Hamlet.
It's funny you should say that, actually, because you already mentioned what I was going to be doing after work today.
I did?
Yeah, I'm going to go see Caaaaaves.
You're going to go... I thought we were going to go see Caaaves.
Yeah,
Oh, I am feeling funny.
I have been looking forward to seeing Caaaaaves live for,
When you say live, aren't caves rocks?
Right, it's a rave.
she laughs and she's like, oh, well, I mean, I suppose if you don't know their, really, hip marketing scheme, then I guess it doesn't really, they do that so, only the true fans turn up,
Hip marketing. So they're selling bones now. These are some weird caves, you guys.
I'm sorry. This doesn't sound like there's gonna be a lot of violence. I did not sign up for...
Well, I mean, the mosh
No
pit
violence.
is kind of crazy.
How violent exactly are we talking?
I'm still quite confused. What is caves?
Only the best bard group of, like, the entire of Isen. And she, like, kind of looks around and she reveals, like, just under her hood, she's got, like, a caves badge. And it just says, like, caves with 3 dots and a question mark. And then she, like, puts her hood back.
That just sounds like some young people noise. Where's the heroics?
Oh, she's
It-
like,
it was-
they are. They're adventurers. They tell stories about their, they sing songs about their adventures. It's amazing.
I'm suspicious of these caves.
What is, Bardley, you're not there. So, like, let's flick to Bardley.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
I'm
so
at
where
the
is
not
Bardley
vending machine.
going for food? Well, like, are you going for food?
Yeah, but I don't have any money, so when I get to the contraption, I think maybe I try to smash the covering
see, there's
with
your
my
violence.
sword. Yeah.
It doesn't even
But I'm
really
not dead.
seem to have one, but when you put your hand out, you can definitely feel something there. Like, there's definitely...
I want to break it in a way that the snacks are accessible to me.
Okay.
I have a sword.
Yeah, so you can roll an attack roll against it if you like.
Attack roll.
7.
Attack roll. Attack roll.
A 7.
A 7.
Yep. So with a 7, you swing... What are you swinging at it?
I guess it's a rapier.
Yeah, so you're swinging this rapier at it and you're trying to pierce through this barrier, whatever it is, and it just kind of like, you do that comical thing where it's like a fencing thing where your rapier just kind of bends and then, like, yeah, it just doesn't go through. And it looks like
Boing.
it's bending against, like, nothing.
Okay, can I try to hit it
Yeah,
with my hand?
yeah.
Okay, 20.
Okay, yeah, so you actually give
A
this
dirty
thing a
20.
fair, like, wallop. Again, you feel the barrier of this force, but you rock this machine onto its back legs and then forward again, and as you do so, one of the, like, packets kind of gets jolted out and falls down to the bottom where looks like you can reach through and collect it on the... Yeah,
Okay, I grab that. I'm fine with just one, I guess.
yeah.
What is it? What is my snack?
I don't know, what is it?
I feel like it would be nuts.
Okay,
Some kind of trail mix, but like with good nuts.
nice.
Because it'd have like walnuts and
Quality
cashew
scroggin.
nuts. Yeah, quality. Not, sometimes you get scroggin and it just tastes like, no matter what piece of the scroggin you're eating, it all tastes the same. Not that.
That's if you have Brazil nuts in there. It's terrible.
And of course, there are like little bits of chocolate.
It's like
Of course.
F Nuts, the sponsor of this episode.
Fate of
Mother
Isen,
Nature, that's
sponsored
what I
by
wanted.
nuts. Get your nuts today. They're nut-tastic.
No, we're nuts about nuts here.
Nut crew.
So what are you doing?
Every episode I suggest a new name for our group.
The ever-changing party name.
Love that.
They can't track us down if we don't have a fixed name.
So where is Bardley going with these nuts? What's Bardley's plan?
Well, I feel like, I don't think it's too out of pocket to say that Bardley had some kind of an indication of what the posters might be. So I think I'm going around trying to see if there are any more symbols around that, like, would show us where the location would be.
Yeah. I think you can see one. They're here in the waiting room of this, like, Lakeside Hospital or LH. There is a advertising board where people have stuck different things up, like lost a necklace or that kind of stuff. And you do see
Great, I grabbed the necklace.
You do see another poster here, but this time it's just the symbol, like that upside down C that's dark in the middle, and it just has 7 p.m. Town Square.
Nice. Okay, I grab that.
Yeah.
And make my way to where I saw them walking off to the room.
I appreciate that we can't just remember information in this game. We have to take with us the physical copy that is...
That's how it works in my real life, too.
Yes,
It's
I
just
will
nowadays,
get it for a show.
Nowadays I have a phone, so I put the reminder in my phone.
Yeah. We're not going to have a
If
bag
I
of
was-
hold.
Yeah, I
Imagine-
would have a bag of things.
Imagine
Yeah.
if
it
everybody
wasn't for
did
a
that
phone.
to comedy posters all over Wellington. With comedians
You
would
have
go
little,
broke.
like... You know when people have it with, like, babysitting or whatever, and they've got the little numbers down the bottom, so you just take a tag? You can do that. Take a ticket.
No, it's way easier to just take the whole poster.
Exactly. Take all the tickets.
Yeah, so you have this poster. I guess the nurse, one of the nurses walking by looks at you a bit strangely when you take it down, but
Sure, it wasn't that big. I can do it surreptitiously, surely.
I mean, sure. Yeah, so you're heading up to the rest of them to go find them. And you see Hamlet and Dexter and Granny all come out of this room with Nurse J right behind them, still holding the clipboard and kind of directing towards reception once more and giving them all a wave as she goes back into the room, probably to clean up.
Okay. Does anybody have any money?
Well, we did get
No.
paid that time.
Yeah, we did kill a bunch of rats. Feels like we should have money.
Oh, yes,
Didn't
we
get
do.
a reward?
That's... You little brats were too irresponsible to take care of it, so I have it in my purse, right here.
Oh, that's good.
And you'll get it when you deserve it.
Okay.
Anyway, how much was this, Nurse J, please?
How much for the nurse?
Yeah, so the nurse isn't. She's got back into the room, but you can go to reception if you like.
I walk back up to them and I'm like, hey pals, look at this poster.
Hello, welcome back.
Oh, excellent. I think we should follow that poster and avoid reception at all costs.
Are we going to dine and dash a hospital?
I don't know that. I've never
Heal
done
and
that,
steal?
what you're talking about before, but I believe that is exactly what we're going to be doing.
All right. what's
Okay,
the
so I'm gonna
plan
let them
here?
do that.
Yeah.
They get a lot of people coming here, so they can afford it.
All right, I
we'll
sigh
just be like, we
heavily and I let
forgot.
them like plot and I go and pay at
Yeah, you-
the till.
So
And
this,
you guys think you're
Yeah.
stealing.
While you're
Okay,
paying,
nah,
we just
sorry.
sprint out of the hospital like, "Huh?"
not even hiding
It's your
it,
money.
just like sprinting. This lady at the reception goes, well, I mean, they seem well, don't they? I told you.
Wow, yes,
Alex,
yes.
here's what ails you.
Gee whiz,
So
I
proud
forgot
of
about
them.
this one.
And she says, right, well, that will be, looks like 7 GP for that treatment. Mm-hmm.
Oh, how about
GP for my GP.
free GP?
And
It seems only
the
fair.
haggling.
And she
Trade
says, she looks at you and she says, why would that be fair?
Ah, well, because it was very easy, as I could see.
And I have insurance.
And I could have done this with a garlic clove, so I just think maybe 4 GP, okay? 4 GP my last offer.
And she says, I believe we will be having 7 GP, or we can organize payments to be made.
Literally, they just take your leg back if you don't pay it.
All right, how about 4 GP and a piece of the best sourdough starter that you've ever seen in your life? It is famous.
Do you know how much per spike costs?
Purse what?
I assume 3 GP and then overhead is 1 for the
And she looks at you and
procedure?
she goes, I can give you an itemized invoice if that's what you should wish.
Can we play later today after we've done this cave thing? Oh, wait. We might not get paid for the cave thing if it's just a rave.
If it's just a show.
Exactly.
If it's just the rave
Which
cave.
is why I'm stingy. Can I at all try and convince her by being like, listen, I'm an old woman. I'm raising these 3 rowdy boys on my own.
Oh, I mean,
And
do you need to
you-
apply for the seniors discount?
Sure. Yes.
Well, that's just a form over here. And she hands you another form to complete for, like, you know, the seniors to register basically as a senior.
Do you want me to fill this one
Right.
out for you as well, or? I mean, I'm
Yes,
not your
please.
I'm not your lackey. I guess I'm just a lackey in general.
Did you come back
Well,
in?
you're just a nice young boy.
Sprinting.
Okay. Okay. No.
Oh yeah, do we leave?
No, we would have.
You left.
Okay, cool.
No, I'd
I
imagine
completely forgot about that.
we would have sprinted out. Hamlet would have realized, oh wait, we left one, and then we just all sheepishly walked back up to reception.
And the
okay.
receptionist just, like, you know, waves at you while walking back in.
I eat my nuts.
Okay, I'm going to fill out this form myself because I can write totally, and I do that I fill it out with Wilhelmina Bread, 90 years old.
Okay.
Okay.
And she gets you up to the counter and she says, right, yes, if you could just press here. And she indicates at a spot on the desk. Yeah, and you feel your finger being pricked.
Ah!
And your blood is, like, taken and
Are you okay?
and just, like, appears on this form. And she's like, okay. Thank you. You're registered
Alright, so
as
what's
a
the
senior.
discount?
So now it is only 5 GP. And she looks at you.
Perfect. Let's do this. That sounds like a great trade. Here you go. And I give her the 4 GP.
Yeah.
You give her, wait, you give her 4?
And and then she goes as you're leaving, I think you've made a mistake.
Oh, no, that's just fine.
That's fine. We'll get it eventually.
Oh no.
All right. And I walk away.
What the hell kind of the shining hospital?
Yeah, I hate hospitals. This sucks.
This was
I
real,
know.
very creepy. Very creepy.
I've come
I don't
back
like
around.
this.
Really don't like this hospital.
It's been a roller coaster of emotions
They have
this
a
year.
very-
Really, truly has been a roller coaster.
They have a very
really flip-flopping.
serious payment policy. Yeah, you would have been handed
Got
a
a
piece
serious
of paperwork.
creep me out policy.
Yeah, would have handed a piece of paperwork at the end of your procedure, not only with, like, you know, recovery instructions, like what you should do, like don't put too much weight on it, don't get it wet instantly, like, you know, all of that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
but, like, payment
Don't
can
feed
be
it after
made in
midnight.
these kind of ways, and should you default on payment, you know, all sorts of serious things might happen. Yeah.
Great Scroggin though.
Yeah.
So,
But they do also have a whole section about applying for any of the grants that they have.
We didn't
so
take
there
this
is
form.
actually,
I don't.
yeah, there is actually a whole load about
The one
like,
form we didn't grab.
yeah, charity
No,
causes and all of
Don't
that
take
kind of
this
stuff.
one because then they will say that we knew how to get the grant. I know these people. That's how they operate. They just try and wiggle their way out of any reasonable explanation. We're leaving, boys.
Yes, Grandma.
And she
Thank
goes,
love my
goodbye,
new
thank you
adopted
for
granny."
visiting LH. Bye.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
LH, more like lame hospital, am I right?
more like loser headquarters.
More like weird.
Now, get out of earshot first. What did they tell you? Alright, you're not my grandchildren. I didn't tell you anything, did I? Anyway.
Like everybody just stares at you blankly, like as
You-
you're like, what have I told you? You're like,
Yeah. You do keep forgetting
Well-
we're not your grandchildren.
Yes, we met
It's
you
like
You
she's
earlier
look
old.
today.
exactly like them. Alright, everyone under 32 looks the same to me at this point.
That's bigoted and hateful.
okay, so what's the plan from here? Hamlet does seem to be disease free. They have absolutely gotten rid of whatever was ailing you. You feel great.
I want to go to the rave. where Cave is playing, I assume.
Yeah, what time of day is it? Are we morning, afternoon?
Yeah, right.
It's afternoon.
Afternoon?
Afternoon.
It's afternoon?
It's
Let's go
afternoon.
get some
Top of the afternoon
tea
too,
dinner.
Just wanted to check. Is anyone else damaged? Because I
Yes.
Nah. I'm too fast.
I've lost like 2 HP.
Nah, I'm good.
am. Yeah, I have.
Or 3.
I'm just saying, as Granny. I would like to rest up a bit, and just take a short rest somewhere, with or without those guys.
Yeah. Is there a tree nearby?
Well, there's heaps outside of LH and that beautiful garden area, or like you can go walking down by the lake where they have all of these pathways installed. They're designed for strolling with lots of benches placed at strategic places and beautiful scenery. And
Yeah. LH is creepy as hell. I'm gonna go down by the lake.
Fair enough.
Because I feel like I'll be resting by the tree and the reception lady's head will spin all the way around. Like in The Exorcist.
I love how much you guys hate this hospital.
Yeah, you're going to wake up and there's going to be like a pipe funneling blood into a jar.
It just like helped you. It just wanted money payment, because ingredients are expensive.
Nah, that's
but,
weird. That's
like,
weird.
How dare they? We took that personally.
I love it. Makes me happy.
Yeah, if we rest now, are we going to have time to catch the concert?
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Bardley, did you share with them the other poster that you found?
Yeah.
Did you share
I
the nuts you
didn't-
got?
No. That's
Okay. Is it identical to my poster that I got before, or is this a different
No,
poster?
mine had the time and that it was in the town
Oh.
square on it.
Yeah, so yours just had like caves with the little symbol, and this has the symbol with like time and place on it, but with no like other wording.
Oh man, they put a lot more effort into your poster. I kind of feel bad now.
It's alright, it's best not to compare these things. Mine's just better.
So you can have a
Fair
short
enough.
rest while you spend some time looking out onto the beauty that is Lakeside. And it is quite beautiful here. You can see why people come here to get well. It's a beautiful place that looks like it would restore the soul as much as it would your body. There's lots of people here who have come for a visit. You can kind of tell because you can overhear people arriving on the ferry being like, I've always wanted to come here, chats as you can see the ferry arriving with groups of people.
Nice. Because I technically don't need to take a short rest. Can I just start chatting to people that are coming in from the boat to try to find out more about this Caaaaaves band?
Yeah,
Go
sure.
up to anyone in like the same shirt that the nurse had.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So like with the badge that she had that she has to hide under her hood.
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
the
Yeah.
merch.
Yeah, but like you're looking for anybody with, roll me a perception check to see what you can kind of see.
Let's go. That is a 22.
Nice. Okay. You needed that high because these band fans or bard fans are not super obvious. It's like they deliberately hide their love in various places. It's like wee little C symbol tattooed on their neck, or you can see a badge that's kind of tucked in down, like attached to their bag of holding, all of these little signs rather than like big, bold, t-shirts or anything like that. It's like, being sort of underground and is part of the image of like being a fan of this band as much as it is the band.
Okay. Can I go up to someone and say, hey, I like your badge?
Yeah, you can. And they're like, it was like a really hard one to figure out that they were going to be here, right? Like only us like super fans figured this one.
I mean, they had like the time and place on a poster. You must not have seen that though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I suppose they advertised in the town that they're in to like fill the venue or whatever, but like these have been posted as clues all across Isen. I've come from like Pine Bridge to be here.
Ah. What's it like in Pine Bridge? I've never been.
Oh, it's beautiful. Like the pines, really tall and beautiful.
Yeah. How's the bridge?
Yeah, everybody asks that, but it's actually that the pines bridge the two. You know what? Don't worry.
What are the pines like?
Are you all here to watch caves too?
Yeah, we love caves. We love having a rave at caves.
Yeah, where are you
nap.
from?
Pine Bridge, I think. Where are you from?
Oh, how are the
'Cause,
pines?
Yeah, they're great.
They always smell like pines, you know? And then the needles, pining.
Yeah.
And the cones, also pine.
Yes. Anyway, I want to see at the front, because I am. Well, I mean, I'm going to be the one who wins this time. So, if I'm going to be the one who wins, then I need to be there, like, first,
Hold
you
up.
know?
Hold
Back up.
One second, one moment.
Wait, wins?
What?
Hold up.
What's
Wins.
that about winning?
There's a competition.
I woke up now.
Oh, is this a battle of the bands?
No, like anybody would compete with caves.
Do we fight the band? Do I have to strike them?
No, no. And anyway, like you really shouldn't strike them because, you know, they're so beautiful. You know, the lead
Okay.
bard, Tammy Berg, is just like, oh, you know, and then like the lutist, Fike Malwa, is just like shreds, you know, and then the deep lutist, Mish Thurston, oh my god, you can just feel that just like reverberating through you, you know, and then there's the thumper at the back, Olaf Crash, like you have never heard. I'm beginning to think you guys aren't like fans.
No, I'm.
Oh, no,
We're
we're
super
fans.
fans.
We're such fans.
I'm an
We're
Olaf
not
lover.
fans, no.
Oh, you're into the thumpers? Oh, yeah. No, I'm a ludist myself.
You seemed like a ludist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I loot too.
You loot?
Yeah. I
So
have-
you've
I
heard
loot
of
right here.
Fike Mella?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes.
Right? So good.
Fike Mella. I love their song. The things that dragons would say.
Yeah, it's so deep, right? You know, it just really
It just makes. Yeah.
it just
you
you
feel
know it like flames the imagination.
absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're gonna be competing, well, I mean, I can't. Obviously, I mean, we're fans and we're friends and stuff, but
Yeah.
I will
Oh,
beat
best
you.
friends.
So yeah.
That's fine as long as you don't mind us beating you to a pulp as well.
Okay. Well.
Okay,
you know.
bestie.
Just to be like super clear, because our grandma. Sorry, this is our grandma. Our grandma has never been to one of these before. Would you care to explain
No.
to her what the competition is? Just so we're like
I'm
crystal.
Very curious.
Yeah,
Well-
you seem kind of older,
Yeah,
so
well,
you'd be good at bridging the
See,
gap.
nobody knows what the competition is, which is why you need to get there, like, first. You know? Okay, well, look, here's the whole thing, because you clearly have not, you know, listened to Caves
She clearly
before.
She clearly
so
has not.
we know.
We all love caves.
they're
Caves?
an adventuring group who, you know, tour around and they have songs about their adventures, but then they challenge other adventurers to, you know, achieve like greatness, you know, and if you are like particularly great, then they'll write a song about you, you know. Oh, and I hear there's rewards and stuff, like, yeah, but like they'll write a song about
Oh,
you know.
hell yes.
So
Well, I should have said at the beginning. I was skeptical, boys, about this whole venture, but we need to get there pronto. Right now. Leave these weird people. Let's go.
This is my new friend. I don't know their name, but I imagine we're friends now.
You just met him.
I just met all of you people. This is a lot to come to terms
Yes.
with.
Team, can't you tell that this is destiny? We came together to be here.
Destiny,
to do
that's
this
my
cave.
name. How did you
See?
know?
That's a sign. Her name's even Destiny, y'all. We have to
We're
do
not
this.
keeping her, right? Okay.
Hey, you leave my future girlfriend alone. We
I'm
both
sorry,
like that one band and the Dragon song, okay? So
Dear
That's all you
Destiny,
need.
can I just confirm
Dear
the
Destiny.
competition will be violent? Am I correct?
Well, I mean, there was a drowning at the one in Mapped, and there was a stampede once I heard about. So yeah, it gets pretty brutal.
all right.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we can do this.
But also,
We're
sounds
not
fun.
just musicians, we're adventurers. We can do this.
Yeah, so am I.
Okay, Destiny.
Yeah, but like we're adventurers, you know.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're just...
We did a whole thing with a...
Well, how many rats did you kill
Yeah,
today?
How many
we
rats
went
have you
to a
killed,
turnip
Destiny?
farm. Or
Yeah.
a radish farm.
Did you count
One
them
of
before you killed them? Or did you just
We
go
went to a hospital and fixed his leg.
and stole a gold piece?
All right.
And I stole
so
nuts.
I'm gonna go now. Good luck with your challenge. I look forward to seeing you and beating you. Okay, bye.
She totally jinxed that, by the way.
Goodbye,
Right?
Destiny.
Got
Girl.
herself.
We're like in. We are in. We got it. That's it.
I'm sorry, is Caaaaaves a K-pop band?
Yes, cave pop.
That's what I was getting. K-pop. C-pop.
C-pop.
Oh, K-pop.
Okay, did not
It's
think
like
about
a
that, but
indie
wish I had.
singer-songwriter. Actually, it's pronounced Caaaaaves.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, it looks like Caaaaaves is a band of adventurers, bards, who look like they have traveled with challenges for adventurers, if destiny is to be believed.
They actively want violence. And if that's not something that... yeah, if that's not something that's attractive to our party,
I don't know what would be.
yeah. I also think it's going to say... so she said we should get there early to figure out what the thing is. I feel like we should head over. Or
Oh, yes.
I
Or
concur.
or not. I'm just a lackey, you know. What do I know?
Oh, little child, you are important. But also carry my stuff because my back hurts today. So here, and I just give you like my backpack and a bunch of.
You say little child.
things.
I'm about a head or so taller than you, I'd imagine. So I just kind of look down like, okay.
Yep, doesn't matter to me. I'm 90. I can do whatever the hell I want.
So as you make your way towards the main square of Lakeside, where usually the markets are, things for sale and craft stalls and that kind of stuff, you see there's a crowd starting to gather. It's only like dinner time at the moment, so like the gig hasn't started yet. But there is some figures on stage looking like they're kind of crashing and warming up, and they're like, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2.
That means
one,
we can
one,
get to the mosh
two.
pit.
Yeah.
Let's get up front and get in the mosh pit.
We can
Yeah.
be the mosh pit.
We can start it. I start pushing the others around.
So I just started pushing.
Yeah. And I think that's where we'll leave it for today.
And that's
That's
the
end
end of the episode.
Come back next week to see what the challenge from Caaaaaves is. I really thought we would get there today, but nope. Okay.
You know, sometimes you just have to roll against your own party just to try and move things forward, and that
This is a
happens today.
role-playing game, not a combat
totally true.
/ quick
totally
plot
true.
game.
Wait, playing?
All right, so to close
Who's
things,
gonna tell him?
close things out today, I want to say a big thank you to everyone listening or joining us in the stream today. Thank you so much for joining us on our adventure, and we hope to see you again. We'd like to give a big shout out to our Fadies who helps us to keep the lights on in Isen HQ and also makes the Fate of Isen Discord a delightful home on the internet. So a big shout out to Alex White Robertson, Irene Cucci, Laura Christine Goodwin, James Blyser, Sam Malcolm, Lauren Flake, Kai Dearlove, Rihanna Kolvalsik, Ben Edwards, Victoria Gavin Porter, Daniel Nichols, Bachelor Katerina von Plempersat, Squish the Guy Who Doesn't Talk on an Audio Only Podcast, Alexandra Litkites, Andrew Evans, Danny Holman, Chaos the Fox, Dakota Shemansky, Andrew M, Waffles loves you and hopes you have a good day, Jared from the Indie Film Review Podcast, Ezekiel Tabarelli, The Gamertron, Christian H, Dusty at Gamers ADHD, Disturbed One NZ, Lyndon Hood, Tom Ailey, Erica Jane, and our newest Stephen Horn. Thank you very much for supporting us. We could not do what we do without you. So with that, let us finish up here today. I just want to say, because it's Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori, e nohora, ka kite anō. Aroha nui. That is goodbye. I will see you again soon, and I love you loads. Mwah. Goodbye.
Aroha nui.
Bye.
Ka kite.
Ka kite.
Kite.
Is it just me, or was that hospital super creepy? Like, there's definitely something going on there, right? I mean, either that or the players are just paranoid and their paranoia is infectious. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Will they ever see Caaaaaves actually play some music or do a thing? What challenge will be presented, and will it be taken from them by this Destiny character? Find out next time, Fadies! If you liked this episode, don't forget to drop us a review on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Podchaser, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Every review does go a long way to helping us increase our exposure and get Isen stories like this into more ears around the globe. Okie dokie, we will see you next time for Book 2, Episode 3. Thanks for listening, everyone.